Do you know that there's some kind of drama between property agents in TikTok and it's caused by you and me? Here's what happened in case you don't use TikTok. So, before you can understand this drama, you need to know how property agents make so much money that they drive Lambos to receive awards every month. For a start, property agents aren't your typical salesman who do live stream on TikTok or Facebook selling miracle pills that can cure all diseases except stupidity. If you know, you know. Yeah, they are regulated salesperson as they have to go for an exam before they can be a property agent, and their records including the records of the deals they have done for their clients are open for all to see. Simply put, they cannot be like a second-hand car dealer who said all his cars he's selling were driven by a lady driver as a second car in the household. All this were only established in 2010 when the authorities established the Council for Estate Agencies, CEA. So it kind of whipped out those fly-by-night alien salespeople, raising their professionalism. Now here's something you didn't know of. Regardless of whether an agent is in a sales deal or a rental deal, they can only represent either the landlord or the buyer or renter in the transaction. They cannot represent both. If not, it's like a lawyer going to court and then representing both parties. Like that house, Now, you might not know this, but the agent commission is actually not a fixed percentage one. You see, you might have heard countless times that if you're a seller of a property and an agent represents you, you have to pay 2% of the selling price. And if you're a buyer and an agent represents you, you have to pay 1% of the buying price. Then you might have also heard that it could be higher, up to 4% for seller if it's a private property. In addition, if you're renting out your property via an agent, you need to pay about half-month commission or 1-month commission depending on the lease term. Now, here's the thing. Many of us think that those are fixed percentage amount. Cause you all think that's how CEA regulate the market, right? No way. I know, right? This is even more shocking than realizing that newscasters actually need to use the toilet one. You see, according to the estate agency work regulations, which is kind of the law that property agents have to follow, there is no mention of the amount of commissions that should be given. There are laws that cannot represent two parties, laws that cannot refer clients to money rental, or heck, even laws that say that they must display their estate agent card wherever they are doing their work. Hey, if not, you think those agents always hand their card for design? But there's no law about the amount of commission. CEA has left this option open because according to them, they want to leave it to the market forces to drive competitive pricing for commission payable in the industry. This incentivizes property agents to price their services competitively. Now, if you have been watching my videos, you'll know what market forces are. Now, if you don't, then I hope that you buy Toto, never try Toto. Buy 4D, the number 掉字 every time. And buy Foodpanda, your soup always... But why there's this 2% thingy that we all hear about? Simple. It's because property agents need to be registered with CEA through a licensed property agency, and this agency usually take a small cut from their commission. In addition, the agency also have their commission guidelines which usually set a minimum percentage and a maximum percentage, and yeah, you guessed it right, it's usually in the 2% range. So the 2% thingy isn't exactly a law, but a guideline by the agencies. Now that you know how this works, this is when the saga happened. You see, in the past, some new property agents might just offer to take the so-called minimum of 1% commission so as to get a head start in the industry. But usually the 2% is common, and based on my experience, when I ask my friend, we all actually know, I know friends, so I ask ChatGPT only. Yeah, based on my experience, oftentimes we don't even talk about that. The agent will just say the commission and we the buyers or sellers just agree cause some of us think that it's the law Now, what happened recently is that there is a new group of agents who are not following this guideline to the T, and they have been marketing their services on TikTok. Instead, they have fixed flat fee commission which is much lower than the 2%. Let's say you sell a HDB flat at $500,000 and by right you need to pay a commission of $10,000 which is 2% of your selling price. So what this agent do is that they will help you sell your flat for a flat fee of say $1,999 or $3,700 regardless of your selling price. The key difference is that unlike the so-called traditional 2% agent who also go through the viewing with the prospective buyer in the house physically, these flat fee agents usually will not be there to view the house with the prospective buyer. Instead, they kind of train the seller to conduct the viewing instead. Now, I want to know more about this, and since property agents drive Lambo, so I go to Millennium Walk, cause there always have many supercars one. But when I was there and asked them about it, those jokers always just pat my head and then say, it should be meow 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 Yo, so many grammar mistakes still dare to use meowish. Yeah, since got major communication issue, I go TikTok since the trend kind of started there and found Patrick Chi from Home Seller, an agent who made this popular in TikTok. He and his team has a flat fee of $1,999 for HDB, $4,999 for condominiums, and $9,999 for landed property. Hey, Bodo.
Hello, Blue Cat.
So how do you come up with this idea?
I came up with the idea to charge $1,999 for HDB owner to sell the HDB is to help the less privileged. Until now, I started in 2019, I have not changed my fee.
Hey Simi, Then you got Lambo or not?
Do I have a Lambo? Answer definitely no. Waiting for my seller to sponsor me.
Now, if so, what's the saga leh? Since these flat fee agents are providing a different service for different types of people ma. Yeah, so here's what happened. You see, it said that some 2% agents are unhappy with these flat fee agents cause they originally think that these flat fee agents are spoiling markets. But actually, interestingly, some agents do both one. So I managed to find Alexia for a smart seller who explained how she and her team have flat fee commission and also the usual percentage commission. Hey wait, wow, so pretty one
Hi Blue Cat!
Yeah, hello, you're makan already or not?
At Smart Seller, basically we are young. That's how we defray some of the marketing costs and pass on the savings to our clients.
Oh yeah. So you do the flat fee commission thingy So also got the percentage thingy also
Okay, so yes, we are similar to other agencies whereby we do provide fixed fees, but we also have a more premium package whereby if sellers want their hands off the entire process and they want a full house tour, they don't want to do the viewings themselves, then we do offer that at 0.75% commissions.
Oh, so
Also, all sellers are not just represented by one agent but are serviced by...
wow, so pretty I'm willing to give up eating gohyong for 6 months just to marry her for 5 years then.
account managers and much more.
You want to marry me?
Marry me?
You got property for her to sell or not?
Of course I want to marry her so that we can buy BTO then sell after 5 years if not marry her for what side? But by now you should be able to see what happened Cause here's the thing, the drama is kind of caused by you and me Cause nowadays whenever a normal agent spoke about something else in TikTok some people will spam them on the comment section saying that they are 2% and they should charge lower etc. People started to scold traditional agents for no apparent reason cause they think they should charge lower fees like flat fee agent And for the first time let me say something objective The problem isn't the system but how we perceive value. You see, if you think objectively the flat fee agent have taken a bulk of things that to you doesn't seem to have value but actually cost a lot of resources to any agent. The viewing. Like what Alexa say actually it's two different options One is low flat fee without viewings and one is full fee with viewings and 包咖料Cause going for viewings take a lot of time. Flat fee agents can charge at such a low fee as the time saved for viewings will lead to much lower cost And here's the thing. To us, we might think that viewing doesn't cost money to the agent, especially if we think that one viewing can secure the deal. It's a common issue faced by people selling intangible services, whereby the service rendered doesn't look like there's any value due to any tangible output, you know, like graphic design, photography, and video production. But these services, despite the lack of tangible products, have high cost price and cost money too. Cause no matter what, remember, every hour spent working for a client is every hour a person can go drive Grab and then earn $20, or even more importantly, an hour that a person can spend with his kids. So, what can we learn from this? There's no drama, just a wrong way to look at things. And it's time to stop perceiving value based on tangible output, and then you'll see no drama. Now, you can also watch this video that shows how can really disrupt the property industry instead. And also, thank you for spending almost 9 minutes with me. I really appreciate it.